Tiffany. But we haven't gone to this school in, well, over 100 years.
How old are you?
We want the truth, Jessie.
How do you know my name?
We know everything. We are the Alumni Society of Columbia University.
Do you mean you're in the Alumni Society, or you are all of the Alumni Society?
Yes.
Come now, you're a student here. Tell us about the real Columbia.
The real Columbia.
Just in your personal opinion.
My personal opinion? I'm sorry, I didn't prepare one of those. Here at Columbia, we have many traditions, the most popular being the 122nd Annual Varsity Show. On April 29th, April 30th, and May 1st.
Show us a class or something, really, anything at all at this point.
I mean, I guess you can come to my CC class. The professor's usually too drunk to notice who shows up anyways.
Excellent!
As you can see from this happenstance congregation of students from all backgrounds and creeds, Columbia has a strong commitment to diversity.
All right! Who has done the reading today? Right, let me rephrase that. Who wants to talk about the reading today? All right, Kurt, go ahead.
The Kant or the Hume?
Whatever.
Well, I assume you would like me to comment on both, but the trouble is I can't. Get it? I was just doing a play on words, as they call it.
I cannot deal with puns this early in the morning.
It's 6 p.m.
Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. All right, let's get started. David Hume.
Objection!
Oh, you cannot be serious.
I can and I will be serious, Rosa Wilkinson, if that is your real name.
Of course it's my real name. What the actual fuck?
The actual fuck is that Hume is a moron who can't write English.
Can I just say that? Yeah, I'm sorry, Dave. You're going to have to speak up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but before we go down that path, we have to wonder if language is a thing that even exists, you know?
Does anyone else, literally anyone at all, want to say something?
Has anyone else noticed that Rousseau is really sexist?
An old white guy also turned out to be sexist. That changes everything.
Now, hang on. Maybe I'm the odd one out here, but... Does the race or gender of the author really matter? That's right. What matters at the end of the day is that these men wrote some good books. One might even be tempted to call them masterpieces.
Why is it these books that are considered to be masterpieces?
Because they're the best.
But what makes them like the best books ever written, ever, like in forever? Just wondering.
Because they're the best. They are, right? That's right. These are the best books, the best of the Greeks are the best of the West, best of the West. The best of the West of the West.
Shut up, all of you! This fighting is useless. No matter who you are or Aspiring scholars must take stock of Aristotle, Kant, and Locke, these heroes that we hold in high esteem. Rousseau, Descartes, and Schopenhauer live within us every hour. Tell me, don't you see the common theme?
How do we get him out of here?
But when you think about it, why would you want to? He's like your stomach bacteria.
You mean he helps prevent Crohn's disease flare-ups?
I mean, you help him and he helps you. It's a symbiotic relationship. He is to you as a bee is to the flower it pollinates.
There's a dead white man inside us all, reminding us that we must always stand up tall and pledge allegiance to the flag of vitriol. There's a dead white man inside us.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. There's a dead white man that's guiding me. I'm sure you know that there's no sense in chiding me. I revel in the pride that he's providing me. There's a dead white man that guides me.
We're 2 weeks out from the final and we can't seem to get past debating the syllabus. Oh, here we go.
There are dead white men that own us all. The system obligates a total overhaul. I dare you to resist, and if you've got the gall, there are dead white men that own us.
That's right, Ronald! Fight the man! Destroy the patriarchy within! Oh, you're beautiful imbecile.
There's a dead white man inside my womb. In due course he will grow into a David Hume. They say he'll be distinguished when I ask by whom. There's a dead white man inside me.
Loosen up, expand your mind, accept the canon we've defined, abandon shots at college-wide reform. Just analyze, but don't critique. If he spoke Latin, French, or Greek, don't try to be unique, instead conform.
You know, I read Plato in high school, which kind of makes me the expert on all things Greek. And as the expert of this class, I think that...
I love dead white men, and I will say their posthumous preeminence is here to stay. If you don't like them, you must love them anyway.
You're a dick now, go fuck off!
Prestige cannot be escaped when Western thought is what they shaped. No matter where you go, with you they'll be. In poli-sci or film or econ, they're the ones that you'll critique on all their pride and rife misogyny. There's a dead white man inside us all. They're with us in the classroom and the dining hall. They're not just what we read when we're on Adderall. There are dead white men inside us. There's a dead white man inside of you. His spirit is alive, all of his corpse is blue. So don't deny me that that's all your point of view. There's a dead white man inside you. There's a dead white man inside you. And you, and you, and you, us too. There's a dead white man inside you. That's it! I quit, you little fucking shit!
Egad, that was a war zone.
Poor teacher, bless her heart.
Modern savagery. Columbia's far gone indeed.
Oh, I mean, it's not that bad. It just takes a little getting used to. For example, you shouldn't use the laundry machines to wash your clothes. You should use them to cook Friendsgiving dinner.
And do you have any friends, Jessie?
Does the Diana elevator count?
I didn't think this was a bad idea. Jeff, honey, if we hurry, maybe Harvard will still see us.
Wait, don't go.
I'm sorry, small human student, but things just aren't the same as they used to be.
No, but it's, you know...
Spring semester, 1983. I was studying applied math, and she was a TA with no sense of boundaries of any kind.
Been there.
We locked eyes from across the tennis court. tonight's beta total formal with me.
I was reluctant at first, but he's such a charmer. What was the line you used on me again?
I said, Betty, you're a pretty girl. A little makeup, and you look like a woman.
Right.
We were married that evening under the stars in St. Paul's Cathedral.
Wow, you guys move fast. I'm talking to this girl on Tinder, but we've been sending each other gifs of cats for the past 3 weeks.
Back in our day, we didn't have all these problems with Tigger warnings or safety areas or racism or homophobia.
We didn't have gay people.
Ellen DeGeneres hadn't invented them yet.
Right.
Life was just simpler back then.
How far back was it exactly?
1978.
When we first arrived, this college seemed like paradise.
With all the privileges that an Ivy should possess. At Seton we thought we found civilization in a concrete jungle. But today it's all a mess!
Oh, I really think we should be moving on to the next site. We used to live in Columbia with pride. That honor's gone, now there's disrespect on every side. These students are wild, their honor's been lost. The light blue crown has to sigh. At 16K, these brats are worth the cost. But when I close my eyes, I see greener pastures, students frolic on the lawn. We aren't allowed on the lawn. All objections gone. All these hipsters here are scary, so I prefer imaginary. Those greener pastures, that's the place for me. Not this racket of a university. That's an interesting point. I think that debate and discussion have a place in a university.
What do they think this is? The new school? Back in our day, we had dignity galore. Where's all the class that made us so revered before? No culture, discussions, or glass cigars. Just vaping and bullshitting through seminars. What a waste of CU's rotten to its core.
I just don't think you're even giving this school a chance. Someday this school will see once more greener pastures.
And I, we know this school is a disgrace. Then everything was perfect bliss, but with that dream gone, we'll reminisce
About greener pastures.
quiet students that watch it used to be. Better
days party! Come to the end of days! Hi, nice to meet you, Schmidt Barnes. Hi, nice to meet you, Schmidt Barnes.
Charmed. Tell me, what is this party about?
It's the beta toga formula of the century, bruh! The theme is the end of days. Because we're gonna live forever!
That makes no sense. I suppose we haven't soaked up the nightlife here. Oh, no. You don't want to go to beta. The floors were so sticky I just saw my shoes off to leave.
Nonsense. It was all probably part of an elaborate prank. As a beta man myself, I know all about pranks. Let's go to the party, shall we? It will be a trip down memory lane.
It's a $5 cover charge. 25 if you're not a girl.
Can't we go to the party, Jesse? Oh, please, can we go? Can we?
Run! If you promise to stick close by, and if someone tries to get you to join a sorority, run.
Beta House! The same as it ever was.
Alright, take some shots, do a shot, take a shot, do a shot.
Really shouldn't. We have to drive home later.
Well, maybe we could spare one drink. You know, young man, I was a beta boy myself.
You don't say. Hey guys, we got them all over here.
All right, squad. Look around. Now stop looking. Close your eyes. I said shut up!
Now, I know at the first meet and greet it was all about friendship and getting to know each other. Well, your 2 minutes of personal attention are up. Tonight is about the 4 B's. Booze, boys, booze, and backstabbing. If you want to be a sister of Beta, you're going to have to collect one of each.
But I thought we weren't allowed to talk about booze, boys, boobs, and backstabbing. She didn't say talk about them. She said do them.
Collect one of each of the 4 B's and bring them to me by the end of the night, or else you can all say goodbye to your sisters. Forever.
Gotta catch 'em up.
Oh my God, I've got to call back.
She meant you could say goodbye to your sisters in a sorority, not your actual sister.
I meant, but. All right, fam. Showtime at the Apollo. Remember, bonus points if you get to the beta roof.
What's a star stuff?
Oh, my, slow down. Who hurt you?
No, it's just part of the pledging requirements. You should totally rush. I love my sisters. I love them.
You don't have to tell me, sister. I was in a sorority when I was your age. We used to have the gayest time. Especially when the boys were around. But times certainly have changed, though. When I was rushing, all we did was foxtrot and groom our unicorns.
Is that a euphemism?
Now, everything's so much more complicated.
Complicated? Oh, no! It's really a simple, streamlined process. All you have to do is go to a few mixers, get to know the sisters, take a few blood tests, a quick trip down to Mexico for a heist, then you come back, you speed dating the Shapiro Lounge, sacrifice a baby lamb, and then watch the bits come in!
That sounds to me like a lot of work.
Well, maybe, but it's definitely worth it for the lifelong friendships you make. And the connections. Mostly the connections.
Look around and you will see mayhem in this university. We may look insane right now, but our futures are set. We'll show you how.
She's the one who decides who's cool enough to get in. Rejects are cast aside so this party can begin.
No need to be discreet. One day he'll take his talents straight downtown to Wall Street.
I have a beautiful wife, 3 houses, and a crippling sex addiction.
Look around, who knows which one of us could be a prize alone? Who knows what any one of us could become? There is indistinct in how we steal the spotlight. So we'll be leaders tomorrow, blacked out tonight.
I'm a brain surgeon.
I won the Nobel Peace Prize!
I'm a professor at Columbia University.
I invented the world's first time machine.
President of the United States!
I'm in debt.
Be a prize alone. Who knows what any one of us can become? We're things indistinct in how we steal the spotlight. So we'll be leaders tomorrow. Come on tonight. Leaders tomorrow. Funds out tonight. Leaders tomorrow. Tonight. What a riot! I haven't had this much fun since the Great Depression.
I'm happy to. And I think Tiffany will too.
Right, your daughter Tiffany. How old is she again?
Why, she's just a twinkle in our collective eye.
You are now entering another dimension. A dimension of sound, sight, and elaborate musical dance numbers. A dimension where people sing their feelings and find tangible resolutions to their problems. Next stop, the 122nd Annual Varsity Show!
On April 29th, April 30th, May 1st, we'll put on the show we rehearsed. Don't miss it, you simply got to know. Comedy and romance and song and dance. Come and see the Varsity Show. Come and see the Varsity